It's now my pleasure to introduce the president of the senior class, Raquel Villagomez Iriarte. Today, Raquel graduates with a Bachelor of Science degree in aeronautics. Raquel.
Hello, everyone. Hola a todos. Today in this arena, we have people from all over the world with different ideologies, cultures, and many other aspects that make us different and unique. Our journeys have started differently and taking many different paths. And it's crazy to think that we all ended up here in the same space. Those in this room have enjoyed our first year in the old UC with the plane hanging above our heads during lunch, to now having lunch in the new SU with a ceiling that seems like we're having lunch in a galaxy. We have been at Embry-Riddle when the world was in turmoil and have adapted to a new life after the pandemic. Today, we will celebrate these individuals who have faced and persevered with everything thrown our way, but most importantly, for adapting and being accepting of each other's differences. I ask you to please keep an open mind as you hear my following stories. At 20 years old, my mother crossed the Mexican border in the back of a stranger's trunk with 6 other people while she was 7 months pregnant. She had my 3-year-old big sister in hand when she came to this country, hoping for a better future for her children. I am proud to say my mother received her associate's degree while taking 21 credits per semester and simultaneously raising 3 kids, learning English, and having a full-time job cleaning houses during the day just for my sisters and I to have a plate of food on the table. Today, I stand before you at the age of 22 with a degree while honoring my mother for all of the sacrifices she made for me to be here today. Today, we will be honoring those in the audience who have sacrificed everything for the graduate to be here. My name is Raquel Villagomez Iriarte, and I stand before you honored to be the senior class president of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University class of 2021. As a woman and a Latina, many have doubted my capability and intelligence. At the age of 8, I experienced a severely traumatic event that changed the course of my life. There were many times when I didn't even think I could graduate high school. Through all of these years of hardships associated with PTSD symptoms such as severe anxiety, depression, constant triggers, and memory loss, the only motivator was what my mom would always tell me: Cuando uno quiere, puede. If you want, you can. Due to my gender and ethnicity, the statistics say that I should not be obtaining my bachelor's degree, nor should I be giving the speech as a senior class president. I use these adversities as motivators for myself. You may be asking why I choose to share this with you. I hope you realize that no matter what boundaries, stereotypes, or statistics are placed against you, you can overcome them all. This has been my motivation. Now let's talk about yours. It's incredible to see we have numerous brilliant students in this room today. We have future rocket scientists, astronauts, airline pilots, attorneys, doctors, writers, psychologists, mathematicians, and many other brilliant future talents in this room today. And now I ask you to take a minute and think, what motivates you? For some, simply imagining yourself in your dream job is enough motivation. Others are motivated by helping the community. This motivating drive is why you and I are here today, graduating at the Harvard of the skies. I commend each of you for turning your adversities into opportunities. Wherever we end up in life, Embry-Riddle has been our foundation, a place where all of our biggest dreams have come to reality. Thank you, faculty members, guidance counselors, peer mentors, janitors, gardeners, and everyone who made this campus feel like a home away from home. Also, Thank you, Officer 512, for making me spend $300 worth of tickets. We know you have a job to do, but do you have to be so good at it? Like, come on. I told you, we all have something in common. To my big three sisters, Ana Paula, Gidi, and Nikki, thank you for being my army, for helping me analyze my next steps when I felt the most lost in my career, for showing me what love looks like, and for always being the people I could call at any time to cry over the phone. Lastly, my ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, my mamita querida, Eliana Iriarte. My mother gave me the idea that I could be whatever I wanted to be. She instilled that I could be the next Michelle Obama, Amelia Earhart, or even Elle Woods from Legally Blonde. Most importantly, she taught me bravery, kindness, resilience, and lastly, what a best friend is like. As she guided me through these incredible 22 years, I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most aspired to be like was her. For the graduates that don't really have a clear next step after this, the key thing I want you to take away from the speech is to just never give up on yourself. No matter what you're going through, no matter what you're struggling with, make sure you always have that piece of hope. Know that you're going to get through the rough patch. You're going to get precisely where you need to be. And you're on this journey for a reason. You're supposed to be here even when it's difficult. There's a cliche phrase out there that says, everything happens for a reason. I had this realization that when you can't figure out what the reason is, it's because you're currently in the happening phase. You're going to figure it out even if it takes days, months, or sometimes maybe even years. But constantly, you'll push through. You'll always get to the other side, even when it feels impossible. So why stop now? Why stop believing in yourself? Don't stop believing in yourself. And now, here we are in this arena, and it's time to start a new chapter and to trust the magic of new beginnings. To conclude, here's a Michelle Obama quote for you to remember upon entering the next chapter of your life. When you are struggling and thinking about giving up, I want you to remember the power of hope, the belief that something better is always possible if you're willing to work for it and fight for it. We hope that if we work hard enough and believe in ourselves, then we can be whatever we dream, regardless of the limitations that others may place on us. With that being said, I'd like to please have my Elle Woods moment and congratulate the Embry-Riddle class of 2021. We did it!